The SX1 on the line, ready to get themselves underway. Dean Wilson, the number 15, all the way to the inside. He has Walsh there right next to him, and Soubeyras on the number 2. 3 riders lined up side by side. Melross is in this one as well, who had a standout performance in Redcliffe on the 45. Dylan Wood, Nicoletti is in this one. Who gets to the first turn first? Oh, good jump out by Walsh. Nicoletti's there as well, pipped at the first turn. Sneaking around the inside was Soubeyras.
Walsh, another great start. He got great starts at rounds 1 and 2. He led a lot of laps, and yeah, I was really, really impressed with him, you know, at the first couple rounds. Wasn't able to get on the podium overall, but I love what I'm seeing from Walsh out front.
Plenty of pressure about to be applied as Wilson goes to the inside. That speed, oh, the bump in the turn, no. Catches them both out, and Wilson goes down.
Ran him a little bit too high, and those guys are friends. They're buddies. Dylan Walsh and Dean Wilson are buddies. They've been hanging out all weekend. And Dean, he didn't mean to go in that hard. He did not mean that at all. Obviously, he got the short end of the stick there, but that's just all based on that whoop speed. Dean Wilson's whoop speed is absolutely incredible.
Finding himself now in second place is Hayden Melross on the 45. Walsh back to third. Nicoletti is there in 4th place as well. As we see Melross to the outside, looking for some new real estate. Triples over, little double into the turn. Have a look at the Yamaha replay here. Both riders, when they come together, they're both saying to each other, come on, get going. Waiting for the rider to move out of the way. Unfortunately, though, Wilson finds the deck.
And I can tell you right now, the 15 of Dean Wilson has made some mistakes, but he is on a roll right to the back of Hayden Melross.
As we go to the last turn, look at the bottom of the screen there. Up and over, Soubeyras in the background. Melross just holding on. Picks up second place. As Soubeyras still looking down at that bike, so obviously there's something wrong with it that he is not happy about. Let's go and hear from the winner himself.
Cedric Soubeyras, talk us through what was happening. You're looking down at the bike. It looked like maybe a little bit of a mechanical maybe in that one?
Yeah, I was hearing a noise that is not normal, and I looked down and I see the front pipe was almost falling, and so I was making sure that the front pipe was not going to my wheels or somewhere, so yeah, it was sketchy. But you know, it's just bad luck in the heat, but I hope I will turn it good in the main event.
Good guys, 2 heat race wins and 2 bike trouble.
Heat 2 is about to get underway. Board is sideways. Tanti to the inside. Luke Clout is in there as well. Harrison, as the gates drop, who drives down hard? Harrison on the Yamaha, blasts into the turn 1, but Luke Clout very wisely sneaks around the inside. Aaron Tanti there as well in second place. Oh, in fact, Harrison clips the back wheel of Tanti, the teammates, and goes down. So much work ahead of him if he wants to qualify straight through to the finals.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. I mean, Luke Clout's made several mistakes. He's cased some jumps. He's over-jumped some jumps as well. Tanti's just been kind of smooth and consistent. As I say that, he makes a mistake, of course.
Why is it that?
Curse. And then Clout makes a big mistake as well. These guys, this track's getting tough.
Last lap, last couple of turns, Clout is going to pick up his first win of the night, but always messy again through the section. A win's a win. That will help the confidence as they move into the finals, and as you said, AC, perfect position on the gate as well. So let's head down to Trent, who has Luke Clout.
Luke Clout, fastest qualifier, heat race winner now too. Little bit of a home race for you, so feeling confident here in Cronulla?
Yeah, I feel good. Got off to a really good start there, and just rode some laps. I made a few mistakes, so we'll make a few little changes here and there, but overall, really happy.
There you go, guys. It needs changes, but really happy.
Almost time to drop those gates. West ready to blast out, but he's got some fierce competition around the outside. It's the 49 of Cody alone by the looks of things that might have grabbed himself the whole shot, but West very quickly to the inside puts himself up into the lead.
You know, he's not going to have a great gate pick for the main events, so he's going to need to make some passes potentially. So
looks like he's got a Brad West. Looks like he's got a bike problem. Looks down at the bike.
Bike's done.
Oh, and you absolutely hate to see that. Maybe looks like a clutch, a little bit of a clutch issue there.
He was tapping it in gear and it wasn't really pushing forward, so who knows what that was, unless he was just hitting the start button on the side there. What a disaster for him. So
that's unreal. I mean, welcome to Supercross, folks. Anything can happen at any time, and oftentimes does.
And you can do everything
You're talking
right.
about
Brad,
that. Look.
the 49 on the ground. Luckily he still will be. The Cronulla will still be going to the main event.
Wow, things turn around so quickly. Yes, you're right. 6 riders on the track. He just needs to go around and finish right now. He will still make it to the event, but that is not the way you want to get through to that main event. Bounces his way through the final rhythm section towards the finish line. Takes a quick glance to the left, looks over to see exactly where that second place rider is, through the whoops and around the right-hander. He'll be greeted with the checkered flags. Well, he has to turn it around right now because it is race time. Gate's about to drop. He needs a good start for the inside. Can he do it? Oh, he gets a lot of wheel spin. Wilson sweeps to the inside and will come out in front.
What a start from Dean Wilson. He mentioned at the press conference that he's putting a huge emphasis on starts. We have not seen a whole shot come from that far out, and Phil Nicoletti was even on the outside of him. They're 1 and 2. Incredible.
Might pay now. Whole shot award to Dylan Walsh, who sits there in 4th place at the moment. Tanti right in behind him to the inside. A little bump of the elbows, and Tanti will move up 1 more position. Melross just in behind them, as to his Harrison, as they work their way through. That is the battle for 4th, 5th, and 6th at the moment. Clout starting to close down on Phil Nicoletti as he made the pass pretty early on in this one, but that battle between Walsh and Melross not organised just yet. And Harrison still trying to battle it out between these two as we still have 8 laps to go.
Walsh has gotten some great starts, really since the first gate drop in Redcliffe. He has put himself in great positions.
And you can tell watching, we have all the main players, 1 through 4, Dean Wilson, Phil Nicoletti, Luke Clout, Aaron Tanti, watching these guys right now trying to make up time on this track as Phil makes a big mistake. Luke Clout gets into 2nd place. Oh, this is going to get good for 2nd, JB.
Yeah, right up ahead of Dylan Walsh there. You see the Yamahas going at it right there. Luke Clout gets around Phil Nicoletti for 2nd place. Let's see if Clout can make a run, but Dean Wilson about a 4-second lead right now. That's a pretty comfy one. Off the bar, off the finish line, I'm not sure what's going on right there, but Phil typically really good in the whoops. Let's see if he has a good pass here.
Well, sometimes I think, especially for Phil Nicoletti right now in these short races, super easy to go out there and get arm pump. So maybe just getting a little relief from that.
Quick pass for the 86 machine of Harrison. He moves up 1 more position, gets past Walsh, as too does Soubeyras. And now Harrison eye set on Phil Nicoletti, just there in front of him. Walsh still there, but starting to slip backwards at the moment, sits in 6th place and falling into the grasp of Melross, who's just behind them.
To get up alongside him, and this is a huge pass. If Cedric can get by these two, remember he's 2nd in the championship. He's only 16 points down on Dean Wilson, and we know as riders as Nicoletti makes a big mistake right there. Soubeyras able to get around him.
Stays well clear of any drama. A great way to start the night for the 15 machine. Extends out his championship lead and will pick up the first win of the night in the SX1.
Dean Wilson, another main event win there for yourself. That one looked like a little bit of work, but then clinical once you got to the lead, and you just made it happen.
Yeah, it was good. A start just makes life so much easier, and I had a lock in for that start. It was important, and yeah, just steadily clicked off my laps. It was solid. Didn't do anything crazy, and I felt pretty comfortable. So I had to roll the finish line 1 lap. I'm still not sure on the yellow flag situation, if I'm allowed to jump or not, so I just rolled it anyways. So yeah, good start, 1 more to go.
There you go, guys.
The final race for the night here in Cronulla. Gates down.
You see Dino just getting a little bit of wheel spin there as he transitioned onto the start straight. Still able to get a pretty good start there. Looks like in the 3rd spot.
3rd spot, 2nd now, looking to go to the lead pretty early in this race as he sits behind Dylan Walsh as they move towards the whoops. Clout quick up into 3rd as well, knows that he needs to stay up there, as do Soubeyras from the outside, puts himself right into the firing line with Clout as they go up and over. 1st lap down, Walsh leads the way.
How about Dylan Walsh with another amazing start, puts him with some great track position out front. This guy's been amazing out of the gate.
And Dean Wilson with just an unbelievable run up the inside of that whoop section. You know Dean, when he showed up this morning and saw these two sets of whoops, you know he was just so excited because I don't think there's anybody in this country that can go through a set of whoops like the 15.
The MyPay now whole shot award going to Dylan Walsh again on the 53, and he was out wider as we see up to the inside there. Luke Cloud forcing his way through. Following him through was Aaron Tanti on the number 9. So Tanti has moved up one as well. 1, 2, 3 as they go towards the finish line.
This could be huge for Luke Clout right here. He is behind the 15. He needs to learn from Dean Wilson right now. We've talked to Luke Clout. He knows his weakness. His weakness is this section right here, the whoop section and the entry speed. Now he can learn from the 15 of Dean Wilson and kind of gauge that momentum that Dean carries, but he's got more worries. Aaron Tanti, how about from on the ground in main event 1 to 3rd spot right now and wanting 2nd?
And Aaron Tanti coming off an injury, still trying to find his form, goes down hard in our first final earlier. I just love the perseverance. I love the fact that he showed up ready to race, riding forward right now. This is the best he's looked in a very long time. And we know that Luke Clout has the pace to win. We saw it in practice, our fastest qualifier. As you see the 53 of Dylan Walsh on the ground after such a great start.
And he has a lot of pressure behind him as Mitchell Harrison on the 86 is right there knocking on the back door, trying to continue forward. He looked very strong in the first race. These two went all the way down to the very final lap, the final turn for that final position, and now this could be for Podium on the overall tonight between these two riders.
Soubeyras has looked a little off to me. You know, from Redcliffe, we covered him. He was amazing. He was great in Redcliffe. Totally different style of track here. You see a couple bike issues, you know, in the heat races, but these main events, obviously not a great start as Harrison gets by him right there. Just the aggression you can tell from the two isn't quite as high as it was at rounds 1 and 2.
2 turns to go for the number 15 machine. He had to work for it tonight. He works his way towards the finish line. He is going to make it a perfect start to the season. Another win for Dean Wilson in the SX1. Maximum points, extending out that championship lead.
Dean Wilson, that's a pretty flawless way to start a championship here. 3 overall wins. He won every single main event so far, and that one, little bit of work early start, wasn't as good as what you wanted, but hey, that looks like a good time out there.
Yeah, happy with my starts. Really happy with my starts. I figured something out, and that just makes life easier. And no, it was awesome. Thank you to the whole Honda Racing Australia team, man. That was a good night. I need to figure out these yellow flag situations, if I'm allowed to jump or not, because I keep rolling them just like to be safe and losing a lot of time, but I need to figure that out. But no, just overall great day. A few ups and downs today, but I managed to pull off.
There you go, guys. Dean Wilson, perfect for the season. And in 3rd place will be the number 2 Boost Mobile Honda Racing Australia rider of Cedric Soubeyras. In 2nd place will be the North Star Pastoral number 15 of Dean Wilson. And your winner of the 2025 Boost Mobile AUSX Cronulla, the number 4 Penrite Racing Empire Kawasaki of Luke Cloud. Lots of chaos down here, boys.
Absolute craziness for the finish of this race. Luke Clout finally gets that win that he's been searching for so long.